Ain't nobody stopping my shine. They try to break me, try to take me out, but I got Jesus on my side. So bad I thought I would die, but ain't no power stronger than the one that came and laid down his life. And I got mountains to climb, but the enemy can't stop me, cause there's a calling on my life.
Thank you for tuning in to WDRB Media, the voice of the community, the only station giving you double the information and inspiration. You are now listening to Masterminds Radio. I'm your host, Queen Victoria, aka Queen V,
and I'm your other host, J. Michael, the Prince of Fashion, but kindness is my passion, of course.
And we are the owners of Mastermind Image Photography and Event Planning. So make sure you check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and our website. Yes, we do have a website, www.mastermindimagephotography.com.
Yes, so we can be your own personal Olivia Post. All right. So we're going to get it started with the first selection. Stay tuned for our tune.
I would never find another lover sweeter than you. And I would never find another lover more precious than you, more precious than you. Girl, you are close to me, you like my mother. Close to me, you like my father. Close to me, you like my sister. Close to me, you like my brother. You are the only one, you're my everything. And for you, the song I sing. All my life, I pray for someone like you. And I thank God that I finally found you. All my life, I pray for someone like you. And I hope that you feel the same way too. Yes, I pray that you do love me too. I said you're all that I'm thinking of. Baby, said I promised to never fall in love with a stranger. You're all I'm thinking of. I pray the Lord above for sending me love. I cherish every hug. I really love you so much.
All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed that last selection. Song so reminds me of this past weekend what we just did, Victoria. The wedding.
I love it. Like, my little cousin got married.
My little cousin got married.
Shout out to LaShonda.
And Shondell.
Yes. The coffees, because life is
always better
with coffee. So I was just...
Hashtag.
I was just in awe watching her just like walk down the aisle, even when she was practicing rehearsal dinner. I was like, I'm about to cry. Like,
Did you feel old?
I felt really old. I remember when her mom brought her to my grandmother's house, and she was like 6 weeks old, and I was like, I got a real life baby doll.
I felt old too.
And then I was just like, oh my gosh, like, my baby is getting married.
You were like, I got a baby alive.
I'm just so proud of her. She has 2 beautiful daughters, and she is married. My baby got a husband.
But we knew it was coming though.
Yes, they went to prom together. Yes.
We knew it was coming. Eventually, they were going to get married.
Puppy love. Like, weddings are just, I don't know. I get emotional. I was trying not to cry when I was taking pictures. Did you experience
puppy love?
You know what, Justin? We're not going to talk about this puppy love.
I didn't. I mean, I was just
Yes,
asking.
I experienced puppy love. Yes.
I know who.
And we're not going to talk about who. And we're going to shut this one down right now. But anyway.
I know 2. No 2.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Which who was stronger?
You know what? Anyways, shout out to the newlyweds. I love y'all.
I know the other who that came around the second time.
Thank you for letting us capture your moments of your wedding. If y'all want to see some of the pictures from their engagement photo shoot, it is on our Facebook page and Instagram page, Mastermind Image Photography. We will soon have those pictures up on our webpage as well.
They're amazing.
Yeah, they're
amazing. You can
amazing.
really see the love, like,
yes.
in their pictures.
It was absolutely fun.
He was stuck on that face. Like, good. Can she breathe? Can she breathe, please?
They were so cute. It was a great time taking their photos. It reminds me of another young couple that we did. Our first couple that we shot.
Oh, that's so nice for you calling them young.
They are young because I feel a little bit older.
No, they really are. I was just kidding. He's
yes. Taylor and Juan. Yes, I love them too. They did an amazing job.
I thought you were talking about the other ones. Taylor and Juan.
Yes, it's
Taylor
our first couple that we did a wedding for, an engagement photo shoot, and they were so young and in love too.
They really were.
Beautiful love, beautiful love. So Justin, when do you plan on getting married?
When I plan on riding the cloud.
The
glory.
Cloud, the glory. Are you talking about you dying?
No.
I don't understand. Can you
break
that down for me?
No, I really can't. I don't even know what I'm saying.
So do you want to have like a wedding in a church, or do you want to do like a destination wedding, or an informal wedding? What type of wedding do you see?
I've never planned a wedding for myself. Like I don't see a wedding for myself.
Okay, so...
But if I were going to, now that I'm thinking about it, it would be something very small, and it would be a destination wedding.
Yeah, I'm torn between a destination wedding and like an informal wedding. Just like, I don't want a traditional wedding. Like, I want to have fun. Like, I want to have fun like my little cousin had fun. My cousin was turned up the whole entire time. I absolutely loved it. Just to see her smile and laugh. And she just was enjoying herself.
She was more than 30. It was everybody else was turned up too.
And you got to listen.
Good.
Excuse me. We got to listen to music, and it's brought me back to club days. And I was like, oh gosh, I miss those days.
I never had those days.
Well, yeah, I had those days in Greensboro.
Did I tell you about the time I went to the club and I swore to God that I would never go back? Did I tell you
what happened?
So here's the story. This is a true story. Catherine Brighton, shout out to you. She convinced me to go to the club. I know,
she's my classmate.
Yeah, she's my classmate. She's our classmate. Anywho, she was like, come on, we're going to go. You have to go. It's your birthday. You can legally go. We're going to go.
How old were you?
I was 18.
Oh, that's when you first turned 18. Okay.
So we were like, okay, we're going to the club. And I knew I wasn't supposed to be there. You know, I got a calling on my life. I can't do that.
That's what's up.
I can't go to the club like that.
Shut up, Justin.
Anywho, but I knew it. I was like, I'm just going to go this one time because she's going to go to church with me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you was like, I'll go to the club.
I was convincing her to come to the church.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we go to the club, 15 minutes in, I'm dying from like the cigarette smoke. I'm like this pure, I was like, like, what's going on? And then they're like, oh, we're going to have a drink over here. I was like, I'm 18, I'm 21. But they was like, oh, but you don't know that we got to hook up, blah, blah, blah. I was like, now I'm uncomfortable.
So you was illegally
drinking?
I
can't do that. No, I didn't drink.
Yes, you did. You took a sip.
I really did not. I was
Say as a person who loves to drink wine, you didn't take a sip at the club.
Okay. First of all, I didn't start drinking wine until I was at Olive Garden, and I was well over 21.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
I became a connoisseur of wine in all things. But anywho, no, I did not. She did, and I was like, okay, well, maybe I was here to be the DD. You know, I'm okay with that. But this fight broke out in the club. The fight. And then this woman out of nowhere with these big old tatas. And I say that because that's literally all I saw. It was like her face and 2 apples. And I was
apples are small.
Well,
watermelons?
Yeah, they was like watermelons.
Okay.
I said apples. Just
apples are really small.
I was being nice. But anywho. Yeah, and she like sprays the guy with mace. And guess who gets in the fumes? Like,
go clumsy self.
I breathe it in. I open my and I'm like, so I'm dying from cigarette smoke, and then mace.
So your first time going to
and
the
then
club.
I'm crying, and this is what I say to God: God, I knew I wasn't supposed to be here.
Maybe you was at the wrong club.
But anyway, if you just get me out here, alive.
Justin, you wasn't gonna die in the club.
And well, no, boo, let me finish the story. They started shooting.
You was at the wrong
Do
club.
you know I hugged somebody and they drugged me out the club? I literally caught a ride out of the door. And I thought, when I felt the breeze, the coldness, because it was hot in there, it was hot and musty. When I felt, hallelujah,
the air,
the air outside, I knew I was safe. I crawled. No,
I just want to say that
I crawled to the car. I wasn't no DD because I was done. I was done.
Justin, you went to the wrong club. I'm sorry. You probably could have went to
and then we went to a house party.
I have been to plenty house parties when I went to.
But they had to put me in the tub because I was full of like mace.
Oh my gosh.
And then I walked around in like underwear because I had nothing to wear.
That's crazy. I used to throw house
I
parties.
wasn't even drunk. Like, that's the kind of stuff drunk people do.
When I was 21, we was in Greensboro and we threw a house party. Well, it's not a house party because it's an apartment on the 3rd floor in Traybrook.
Oh, wow.
And you had to get a code to get in. Because it was a gated community, and we invited, about like 15, 20 people, and like 40 or 50 people showed up, all in a 2-bedroom apartment.
So it was like house party.
It was crazy. So of course I turned 21, so I bought all this alcohol and stuff, and then people bought alcohol and had food, and I don't even smoke.
But you decided that night you did.
No. I went into my room, actually it's the guest bedroom, opened up the door, and I couldn't see nothing. It was nothing but smoke in there. I was like, y'all really here smoking? I was like, seriously? Yeah, I closed the door back, and I walked back into the living room because I was like, I can't even deal with that right now. And
like, how do you get that out of your bedroom?
So first of all, that's not even the kicker. The kicker is later in the night, 2 of my friends, they showed up with some other guy and they were getting drunk. And he said, "It's your birthday?" I was like, "Yeah, it's my birthday." He was like, "I'm gonna sing to you." And I was like, "Oh, hell no."
Nah, when they do
I was like, "Please don't sit up here and try to embarrass me." And he was like, no, I can sing. And I was like, first of all, you drunk and you want to sing. So I sat down and everybody got super, super quiet. Like, you could hear a pin drop in there. And this dude started singing and he could sing. Like, he blew me away. I was like, what? Okay. And everybody was like in shock. Like, we was all drunk, but we was like, oh, he just killed this.
Details, who he sound like?
It was just his one of a kind voice. I can't describe it. I was just in shock, but the night did not end well for him.
No.
So when I tell you, we had white, we had brown, we had mixed drinks, we had everything that you could possibly think of. We had the gummy bears and gummy worms soaked in alcohol.
Y'all trying to tear somebody's stomach.
No, listen. So I can't remember the guy's name, but he was in there drinking, and by the end of the night, he was so drunk, and then he threw up outside on my balcony. I'm on the 3rd floor. So that
he got people.
So the people's stuff that was below us, I knew he threw up on their stuff. And then he was to the point where they had to put him in the bathtub, and he was over there just like gagging, trying to throw up, but he couldn't throw up anymore. It was so funny. And then these fools, I'm not gonna say his name.
Poisoning.
Listen, he tried to vacuum throw up out of my freaking carpet with a brand new vacuum cleaner, and then it was running across the daggone room, the hallway.
Because it made sense to him.
Because he was drunk. Running across back and forth to the bathroom and telling myself, get the bucket, you about to throw up, get the bucket. And I was like, this is how we're gonna end. This is how it's gonna end. Okay, all right. It was fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Happy birthday to you.
Huh?
Listen, happy birthday to you.
Yeah, happy birthday to me. I still enjoy myself. I had some really good birthdays back in the day, parties and stuff like that. So I'm not even gonna complain about those days. But yeah, I ain't had no boyfriend back then, so it was fun. We was just, you know what I'm saying? We just partying, having a good time. I did not smoke weed. Just want to go ahead and say that. I did.
Nor do I.
But I'm just saying, it just reminded me like listening to all the music from the wedding. I was like, oh my gosh, I miss, jamming to the music. But then I was like, oh Lord.
What you did.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't try to play that around my daughter sometimes because I kid you not, my daughter is 5 years old and
she's 95.
And she be getting a little ratchet sometimes when music come on. I'm like, girl, what you know about this?
It's in her blood.
It is not in her blood. I don't want it to be in her blood. But she be doing her little dances and stuff. And I was like, oh gosh. But yeah, I should have, never mind. I'm not even going to say that.
You go ahead and take us out for this next song.
No, I'm not going to take y'all nowhere. Just know that A&T State University changed my life. That's all I need to say right there.
You're not going to take us out for the next song?
I'm not going to take y'all out. I don't even know. Yeah, let's go to the next song. Let's go ahead and play it. All right.
We'll be right back.
If I had one wish, boy, I'd wish you next to me. And it could be in summer, fall, or spring, boy, 'cause you make my heart sing. I wanna give my heart, my soul, my love to you, oh baby, yeah. 'Cause every day I'm not with you, I'm missing you like crazy. I need for you to love me. Touch me deep in my soul. Never let it go of the love we share. No one compares to you. I'll never let you go, 'cause I really love you so. Oh, why I'll never let you go. Oh no.
Alright, y'all. We were just talking about planning for our lives. Earlier, Victoria asked me, have I ever planned for my wedding? The answer is no, but I have planned out my life, definitely. And nothing went the way that it was supposed to go.
Well, why did it
right
go
now,
that
I
way?
was supposed to be in New York, being like top fashion designer, like sipping mimosas.
So you don't wanna be with me?
Marc Jacobs, and I mean, this is cool too. But I mean, like, you were supposed to be with me in New York.
I mean, you know what? Just imagine we're in New
But
York
I'm not
right
done
now.
living yet, so
Yeah,
I mean,
we got plenty of time. Like, we can call Beaufort, New
I
York.
think it's gonna happen. But anyway,
It's
like
expensive.
planning for our lives brings me to my next topic: finances. Finances. So the question I was gonna ask is, who ever been embarrassed in the stove? You been
your
embarrassed
card-
with the card that it
did your card
declined?
get
Let me
declined?
tell you. So my client. So I was using their credit card at the store, and it just went through, and I just felt like $1 million, like instantly. You know how it says authorizing? That didn't happen. It just went bing, and
they
it
got
went
money.
right. I mean, they got they got money. Like
Yeah.
they got more than money. Like
Yeah,
they got that crazy stuff.
they got investments.
But like it went through, and I was just thinking, like, my card be like, hold on, wait a minute, wait.
Do you want to spend this money? Are you sure you want to spend this money?
Not even, are you sure? It be searching mine to make sure I got it. You know what I'm saying? It searches it be like, not wait, hold up, come back, wait, okay, you can go, you good. That's how my card be doing.
Yeah, I done got embarrassed a couple of times, and that's because I was spending money like there was no tomorrow.
You was giving your money to the devil?
Oh, when you say that, that makes me
I be giving mine to the
laugh
devil.
really hard because back in the
I be
day,
like, this fella's from hell, but I'm gonna join it just for
we
the money.
used to go to the strip club.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was the real devil.
Then shut up. First of all, let me go ahead and say this. It was a male strip club. It was not a female. Again, it was a male strip club.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to take out money and be throwing money in the air. I didn't know they existed. Yes, they do exist.
Oh.
They do exist. Yeah, I done wasted some money in the club. I'm not even gonna lie. Not just on drinks and
dollars. You was making it rain.
I was making it thunderstorm in there.
Oh,
I had a tornado.
Not a hurricane.
Man, it was a hurricane one time. I was like, I done lost my day.
Not monsoon.
That's when I had 2 jobs and I was in there just spending money. Like, if I added up all the money that I spent in the clubs, like throwing money, buying drinks, buying a new outfit every time I went out.
Down payment for a house.
That's stupid. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the careless way I was just with money, just, oh, I'll get it back. Like, I could be chilling right now.
Yeah. Honestly, like, knowing what I know now, like, even, like, because, you know, I went to school with some pretty prominent people, like in middle school, and they would just tell me about some of the things that they have. I'm like, why? I don't understand. I just never got the concept of like investing. And then it's like the past 2-3 years I'm learning about it, and I'm like, I could have had a chance.
Bitcoin, knew about it.
Don't
before.
Even talk about Bitcoin.
Like,
you know, I saw that and I rolled my eyes. I was like, no, they were talking about this. I knew what it was, but I just couldn't, I didn't have the concept. But I wish I really, even if I didn't do Bitcoin, I wish I would have like invest in index funds, which is not too late. I'm still going to do that. I'm still,
let me just say.
But I had a chance a couple of times to do it and I just,
I was with some people in a room and I was working with this guy in Greensboro, which is not going to say his name, but he has millions of dollars. And we were working, building this company, and they were talking about Bitcoin. Didn't know what Bitcoin was at that time because this was like way before it got big. And they were like, no, we're going to use Bitcoin because it's going to be big and this is what we're going to use to pay out people, or they can invest and buy these coins or digital currency or whatever. And
people start talking like that, I'd be like, it's the mark of the beast.
And this,
I'd be like,
it was this black lady from New York, and she was like, you really need to look into it and invest in it. And I was like, okay, but that's all she told me. Like, I should have did, you know, the research information and figure out how to invest in it. Because to be honest, I was never taught, so I didn't know.
Right.
And I'm like, had I only just put some money up to invest in it, I would have been Gucci right now because, Lord, the amount of money that I was blowing.
Or investing in Apple. Investing in Amazon at the time when you were really supposed to invest. So it's like you have to really like put a lot of trust in people, and you really got to know like consumer marketing and all these things. So we have to really educate ourselves, especially us being people of color. Like, no one's really going to tell us. We got to actually.
They'll drop you hints if you're in the room, but it's in, you know, you have to do that research yourself. They're not just going to tell you, and walk you through that whole entire process and hold your hand. That's not going to happen.
Well, yeah, exactly.
You know what?
We really have to do the research ourselves.
That happening to me made me realize, like, with my daughter, like, when it comes to money and savings and investment, she's going to know about it. Like, she's 5 years old. She has her own business. Insurance. Shout out to Maya's Canvas. Like, this little girl been grinding since she was 3, selling her paintings. She got her own account. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, she let me know. She was like, do you know what this is? I was like, oh, what is that? Like, she was like, a logo. Do you have one? I was like,
not yet, but I'm coming for you.
I was like, you don't know me.
Yeah.
I got me a logo. I ain't had no logo.
It's okay, you know. Shout out to my cousin for making that. She had bags and shirts, all the merchandise, and her godmom actually made that logo. Marquita. Yes, Think Visual by Marquita.
Amazing.
Yes. I'm trying to make sure that she doesn't go down that path of not knowing about investments when she gets older.
Don't get her too happy because she might knock you off and be like, yes.
Yeah, for
I'm
my
gonna get that
insurance. Yeah, I'm never going to tell her how much insurance I have on me. I ain't, no, sir. No, sir.
You be like,
she's
too valuable.
like, mommy making me mad. Nah, my baby.
Mommy dearest. Yeah, right.
My child better not try to knock me off of no insurance. Like, I be hearing about those stories where the people be trying to kill their spouse or kill their family members because they have policies on them. Bruh, no. Don't nobody know who be the beneficiary of my policy.
I'm just saying.
Baby not gonna do that.
I mean, she'll put Visine in that order. You'd be like, this tastes a little bit weird.
Yeah. Hush.
Maya, what'd you put in mommy's water?
I saw a video that was on Facebook, and the little girl kept bringing her dad water, and he was drinking like it was like a little tea party at a little teacup. And then he finally realized that she was getting the water out of the toilet.
Yes.
I was like, see, you gotta watch them little kids, boy, and they think it's okay. Why you think it's okay to get water out of the toilet and bring it to me?
And she had the big old smile on her face.
Like, I love you, Dad. Maya better not ever do nothing like that. No, I would send her off. She did something like that. How about you can go stay with somebody else? I don't know who you staying with, but you can go stay with somebody else. I don't trust you no more. You're not gonna be one of them kids. Nope. But y'all, let me stop talking about my daughter. She's a sweetheart, little smart little girl.
I was about to say she's smart. Yes, she's smart.
Okay, so let's talk about kids for a second. I want to know if y'all kids ever done something crazy when they was growing up. I'm gonna say this. So we was in a car, and my sister thinks this is the funniest story ever. Latasha, if y'all know her, she's silly as I don't know what. But my daughter was playing with a Barbie doll, and she popped the head off the Barbie. And I said, "Look, Maya, they comments I could say, you ain't gonna be no daggone weirdo. You don't do stuff like that." And my sister would not stop laughing to this day when Maya come in there and her Barbie is missing like limbs and stuff. She's like, "Oh, the Barbie is just fine." I was like, "Where her clothes at? You know, why she missing a leg? Why
Oh,
she
she
missing
like
a
that
head?"
kid from Toy Story.
Right? No, I don't need that in my life. I'm like, you're not gonna be no weirdo. You play with your Barbies how you
The
supposed
toys
to play
were
with
scared,
them.
trying to get away from the kids.
And she just popping the heads off the Barbies and stuff like, oh, it just came off. It don't just come off. It don't. You have to literally force the head off the Barbie. No, we're not gonna do that.
She didn't know that you knew that.
Whatever. But we every Wednesday at 9:30.
Yay!
And just thank you for tuning in into WDRB Media, the voice of the community, only station giving you double the information and inspiration on iHeartRadio.
All right. Well, we'll see you next week. Love you much.
Bye.
I've been watching you.